What's up, everybody? Everybody out there talking about how alt season is canceled. What's going on? Yeah, green, green, green. Lots of green today after a really rough week of red. But virtuals is still a little red. Come on, baby. I have a little hope for you. So get a little, go up there. Start pumping. So, but yeah, things are turning green again.
Dudes and dudettes, Major League butt kicking is back in town.
And other than that, yeah, I mean, I was looking around at things that are going on in the markets, looking at crypto news. I have had a lot of people talk to me about meme season and alt season and what's going on. Is it canceled? Is it never going to happen? And I mean, like, my basic response is, yeah, of course it's going to happen, right? I mean, what's going on right now is Bitcoin dominance is staying very, very strong, right? The whole world is buying into Bitcoin. Governments are buying Bitcoin. Big institutions are buying in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dominance is high. So the stronger Bitcoin dominance is and the longer it remains, then I would say the bigger the alt season is going to be. Fingers crossed. So yeah, this goes back to this indicator. This guy said the pussy index. So it makes sense. So I was looking at all the stuff that's going on, man, and it's like our most wildest imagination, or you know, nothing we could have imagined, 6 months ago. I mean, I don't know. I can't even put it to words. Like what's going on with the pro crypto government, with Trump, and everything that's going on. We do have a new tab in CoinMarketCap called Made in the USA, and it's a good indicator that a lot of these altcoins are going to pump like crazy. Sadly, Casper is not listed there, and I've been looking into it. So Casper's perceived as a Israeli token, or not token, obviously it's a layer 1, a coin. But there's an argument being made that the development is done in the United States, in California, that basically developers develop for Casper all over the world, and they remote in and do all the coding in the United States. So interesting argument. I hope it goes through, because I would like to see Casper in this list. So this should be like right about here. Anyways, other than that, going back into all this stuff. Yeah, I found this something that made me laugh about Casper in this past week. So the crash was my fault, this guy says. He says, hey guys, I apologize, since I was wishing that somehow I could have bought Casper for less than 10 cents. Luckily, Casper's price crashed just to let me fulfill my wish. It was just God answering me. I apologize for any inconvenience. And then the response is, broski, can you sell so it pumps? And what is this guy says, son of a, now wish for $3, please. So I'm like, oh, I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, I never could have imagined, my last video a couple of days ago, I never could have imagined I would see Casper go under 10 cents again, down to 7.5 cents. Oh my God, that was nuts. But hope you guys bought up. But going back to all this altcoin stuff, the amount of filings for ETFs in the last week has been crazy, right? So we have this list right here. And so we have obviously Bitcoin, right? We have Cardano, Chainlink, DogeCoin. Some of them are really interesting. So obviously HBAR. So we have Melania, and we have Trump, and we have Bonk. So it's not just layer 1s, it's just meme coins too, right? So that's pretty cool. The thing that started to catch my attention was Litecoin, which is what I want to talk about mostly in this video. But nonetheless, man, like, all of these are going to pump like crazy. Solana, XRP, so SEC take key steps toward approving the first Litecoin ETF as Canary Capital proposal advances. Litecoin's price has risen sharply in response to this progress. This was on the 31st. I guess, this was before the crash that happened 1 week ago today on a Sunday. So we look right here. It dumped right here 1 week ago. But yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at the market cap, okay, the graph is freezing. Or my browser is freezing. Okay, we're back. So, I mean, the market cap, I don't know, man. I never looked at a Litecoin as something that's ever going to, take off again. I was like, it had its day. Interesting backstory with me, like years and years and years and years ago, like 2013, when I first started getting into crypto. I remember buying, I had like, and I don't even remember how much Litecoin I had, few hundred Litecoin or whatever it was, because I was buying Litecoin on some exchange and just leaving it on the exchange. And silly me, I didn't know any better. And I went back like 6 months later, and the exchange was just like completely down. It was just gone. So I was like, oh my God. So lesson learned, don't don't leave your stuff on an exchange. With me, I don't leave much more than like a couple $100 on some exchange, especially an exchange, especially an exchange that's outside of the US. I may have a few thousand on an exchange, just like like Kraken, Uphold, and Coinbase and so on. Like, but it's not too much considering overall portfolio. But yeah, don't leave much on an exchange, because that was crazy. Because fast forward to in the future, if I had, I don't know how much it was, let's say it was 100 Litecoin or whatever it was. I mean, it's just kind of crazy, right? I would have lost that much, especially at the top, right? At these tops right here. Oh man, that's nuts, right? But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm expecting Litecoin to just go crazy. Maybe not 100x, right? Because that's a lot. But I forgot to just put that in my thumbnail, whatever. But yeah, I mean, the point being of what I'm talking about is that alt season is just gonna rip, man. It's just like people are getting scared. Going back to the pussy index, there's going to be crazy amounts of pumps, and it's February, so you're still in relatively early. So there's a ton of money to be made. Like advanced. So there's multiple companies. So we have 21 shares. Here we have Polkadot. We have 21 shares, and their Polkadot ETF. We have Grayscale moves to convert DogeCoin trust into ETF. So we have Grayscale. Canary Capital again files for US HBAR ETF. And look at the date. This is interesting. Like these guys are like well in advance of everybody else, because you look at the dates and everything else. We're looking at February 1st. We're looking like January 31st and stuff like that. But so we have HBAR Canary Capital filing on November 14th, like just right after Trump got elected. And again here, Canary Capital files for XRP ATF, and look at the date on this. This is October 9th. So they're way ahead of the game in terms of all the filings. So, but yeah, we have a ton of others. We have Tidal Capital files for leverage crypto ETFs, including Cardano. And over here, if you look at the list, they have filed for Cardano, Polkadot. Is it? I don't even know. It's just what. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what this one is, but Melania is another one. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I could see the Trump meme coin, but Melania. I mean, and I thought Melania had dumped significantly. So, but anyways, I mean, the news is news, and it's good news, right? It's good news that there's a lot of stuff happening out there, right? So, alt season is definitely not canceled. So look, I'm looking around. Here's an article: Solana rally imminent. 24 million or so moves from exchanges. I mean, it's just bullish news all around. And one of the things that I found this article, I was like, yes. POPCAT price prediction for February 9th. So this is today, this article, and it's talking about being a price surge of 40% over the last 24 hours up for POPCAT. So that is good news because right now, because POPCAT is getting Coinbase. Yeah. Very, 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 very bullish news. POPCAT, if we take a look, its all-time high was $2, right? So its all-time high was $2, and it's 27 cents right. So it's another 20, I guess another 10x to more or less, a little bit less than, but to get to where 9x to where it was just a couple months ago on November 13th. So almost 3 months ago. And it's almost guaranteed. So now's the time. I mean, the prices across the board, like with everything. If you didn't get in on some of these good plays, POPCAT, MOG, Peanut, Turbo, now's the time because they're going to pump like crazy, especially now that POPCAT is going to get listed on Coinbase. It's going to experience an extreme pump. Will it reach its previous all-time high in the next month or so? It might. It probably will. It could. Even if it comes short of it, you still have time to invest in it, and then maybe take out profits on the way up. Just cash out 10% here and there, and take out some profits, make some money. So definitely some good news to look forward to for the next 30 days. Obviously the next 11 months, of course, because of the bull run, but we should be looking at some really, really good pumps in the next 30 days, at least with some of these altcoins, especially POPCAT, some meme coins. Now, it could go back down again. We still have that 30-day time period for the tariffs with, Mexico and China. I'm sorry. Yeah, the tariffs with China, yeah, that's on the sidelines by Mexico and Canada. So those are postponed. And the markets could dump again. But in the long run, yeah, things are looking crazy bullish, right? So don't get scared. things are going to turn around, and everything's like really, even though things are like green like today, I mean, we're still at the bottom. I mean, look at this with POPCAT right here. I mean, we're at the bottom right now. So now's the time to buy. Don't let fear get the best of you. Buy when people are fearful. So don't going back to where's that thing that I just had up. I love this. I think I want to graphically alter this and call it a pussy index. Yeah, don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. So yeah, buy up, and yeah, I mean that's it. I just wanted to join link in the description below. Join my community, Crypto Rich, if you want to become crypto rich. And just to respond to everybody else out there who's talking, asking me questions about, is alt season canceled? No, it is not. All right, guys. I will catch you guys later.
Code Monkey, Code Monkey.